Okay, Mashuda Muthi, please introduce yourself and tell us where you're telling from, and please tell us a story.
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Mashuda here. I'm from Chennai Storytellers. I'm right now from Chennai. I was, uh, I really appreciate all the storytellers who have given their time here, and thank you very much, Eric, for this wonderful platform for us. We had four funful packed and of learning, and I would like to tell you the story of two seeds which I picked up from the internet. It is an anonymous author. I've changed here and there to suit my purpose. Two seeds. Long ago, there lived a farmer. This farmer had two seeds. He used to carry his two seeds in his basket wherever he went. And these two seeds became very good friends. They had long conversations the whole day. One day, they heard the farmer saying, today, not today, I think tomorrow I'm going to sow the seed. They were very happy because every day they were in the basket. They couldn't see the world outside. They were curious to know what was in the fields. They wanted to see the cattle. They wanted to see the grass. They wanted to see the butterfly, the bugs, the bees, the cattle all around. And so they were very excited as the next morning they were about to be, they were about to see the world. Meanwhile, they had a short conversation. The first seed said, oh, I want to grow into a big, beautiful tree, as big as I can be. You know what? I want to pursue my dream and I want to give shade. I want to do this. I want to do that. But the other seed said, oh, is it really so? But I don't want to grow right now. It is not that I don't want to become a big and beautiful tree, but right now I'm cozy. I'm safe. I want to stay where I am. At this moment of time, are you sure of what you're saying? The first seed said, oh, I want to grow into a big, beautiful tree, spreading my branches all around. I want to see the clouds above me and skies above me. Are the clouds really white? Is the sky really blue? How could be the rainbow? Are they colorful? I want to know everything. What's going on? I want to see the broad daylight and how it turns into night. I want to see the butterflies. I want to see the birds. I want to see the bees. I want to feel the bug crawling around me. And the little children, their warmth when they give me a hug. I want to grow into a big, beautiful tree. The other seed smiled at him. Are you really? Are you really saying, and do you mean that? Do you know what is going to happen? Do you know what is in store for you? Do you know the future? You know, there is going to be rains, which is going to dampen your spirit. There is going to be wind, which is going to be very harsh. There is going to be clouds, which is going to cover the earth and darken your soul. And moreover, do you know, you're going to have a heartbreak. Your heart has to crack open, and then will come the suffering outside. You should go through the pain. Are you ready for all these things? Are you sure? Yes, of course. I know. I know how to go through all this pain and suffering, but still, I want to experience the growth. As they were talking, the day came to an end, and finally, the seeds were thrown in the field. The first seed, it bowed down to the nature earth, and it went inside, and it was feeling very, very, very. I can't tell you how he was feeling. He went inside. He crawled himself and he went inside, and it started to grow. He prayed. He prayed. He prayed. He said he wanted to grow. It was very painful over there. He was just sitting. He was just inside the thing, and a break in his heart, and slowly came out a sapling. And he pushed himself, and there he saw the broad daylight. And he was very happy, and he started growing. Then he remembered his friend saying, "You have to go through so many things before you could grow and come up as a big, beautiful tree." But he said, "Right, but what I felt was really wrong. The rain that came down, it didn't dampen my spirits. It helped me grow. It gave me support. And the wind and the rain and the wind and the sun, it brought show and it shone brightly in the sun, in the sky. And slowly he grew up. He grew. And there he was a big, beautiful tree, smiling at the world. He was standing there. And, and by the time this little seed that was laying down, who did not want to grow, woke up after a long slumber of sleep. He looked here and there. Oh, my friend, where he could be, where he could be. He was searching for him, and he suddenly felt the deep roots. Is it my friend? Did he really grow into the tree? Grow into this beautiful tree? Did I sleep for a long time? And he was wondering, and he dared to peep out, and he saw this beautiful tree up, reaching to the sky. Then he felt, hmm, and he heard his friend. Huh, yes, this is my friend. He has achieved, he has accomplished his dream. He has gone through all the hardship. Now he's a big, beautiful tree. Oh, I'm so proud of him. He was standing there. He heard the tree. Oh, now I am a big, beautiful tree. I have pursued my dream and I have grown into this big, beautiful tree. This little seed was watching. As he was watching, a hen passed by and he galloped him. And that was the end of his fate. This, and on the other hand, this tree, he grew up giving shade. So many beautiful birds and the bees and the butterflies and the bugs and the children were hugging around him. And he had a wonderful time giving shade to all the people till the last breath of his life. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody, thoughts?
Mashuda, that was so beautiful. I just love the way you told the story, how you brought seeds to life in reality, and the story, and also what I liked is the lessons learned from it. So I thought that was beautiful. No pain, no gain, and I think that whole thing was. I really like the way you enacted it as well. Like, I mean, just while telling the story. So it was wonderful.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Mashuda,
Yeah.
the story was great. And from the
Thank you,
seeds,
Sophie.
it was wonderful listening to you. And
Thank you
there's
so
a,
much.
yeah, and if you can't handle pain, you can't handle the success that follows. Is the point the moral, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Mashuda, for the story.
Thank you, Sophie. Thank you. It means so much to me. Thank you.
Mashuda, can you hear me? I'm going to try again. This is Barry.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We're learning how it works with the phone in the car, and we're being very safe here. I have my son with me. I love the kind of the lesson that I hear in this story of you have to take the reality with the fantasy. You know, you have to deal with things on real terms. think we lost you. Can you hear me? I think I lost you for a second.
No, I've lost your sound.
That you have to take, deal with things in the real world. And it took me back to Rebecca's story last year in the workshop on death. I don't know if other people were around with the boy in the nutshell and wishing death not to exist and that death being a part of life. And it also made me think of Denise's story in the last workshop about the reality that her mother found once she had found her dream come true, and that it was a life of drudgery. And not that everything is all negative, but that, you know, life has real circumstances and you have to accept reality.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And you told it was very lovely. Thank you, Mashuda.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a wonderful acting, and you know, I felt you visualized it very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eric.
Okay.